Welcome back, guys, to my series I'm trying to get you guys invested in, and so far it's been going off really well. So I did the WWE Mount Rushmore of big guys, and I did the WWE Mount Rushmore of high flyers. Today's one is the WWE Mount Rushmore of mic workers or talkers or promos. Now, just one quick thing, there's going to be no not in-ring talent, so no Paul Heyman, no Vince McMahon, even though they're really good on the mic. I'm going to keep it strictly to in-ring talent. I'm going to just mention one or two things maybe about each person, but you guys will get the idea. So, by the way, this series, I make a list of people who could go on the Mount Rushmore, and then at the end, I mention 3 that is on the Mount Rushmore, and you have to let me know who the 4th one is, because Mount Rushmore is the 4 kind of, you guys get the idea. So for mic workers, I'll start with the list first, and then at the end, I'll drop my 3 that must be on Mount Rushmore. I'm going to throw in here Becky Lynch, especially her phase where she was the man. Her promos were absolutely fire. HBK, Shawn Michaels, I'm just going to say 3 words. Who's your daddy? Let's make it 4 words. Montreal. Some people say Montreal is still booing Shawn Michaels. Next, Roddy Piper. Just when you think you have all the answers, I go and change the questions. Roddy Piper was so good on the mic. Next, Macho Man. Oh yeah! Macho Man was so good, so unhinged on the mic. I enjoyed every single promo that he ever did. Chris Jericho, Y2J, his insults in the Attitude Era was legendary. He could get over the click of a pen. And I'm just going to say this. You just made the list. And he just made my list. Next, we've got Dusty Rhodes. Now, he didn't really do much in WWE, but he taught the promo class. Not that that's relevant to this, but I would just feel horrendous if I don't have Dusty Rhodes on here. So Dusty Rhodes must just be on here somewhere. Next, Jake the Snake Roberts. In an era where everybody's promos was about shouting, loud, enthusiastic, bombastic, he toned it down and went really slow and menacing. That made him so incredibly fantastic. Ric Flair. Woo! With a DA in my eye, the real world's champion. He's just a legend. Next, The Miz. There was a period where he was IC champion where he carried Raw. Every Raw opened with a Miz promo segment. Now, is his really maybe the best? No, but still The Miz needs to be mentioned. Kevin Owens. Just keep in mind that English is Kevin Owens' second language. And Kevin Owens, he's phenomenal on the mic. Next, we have, right there with Kevin Owens, we have Cody Rhodes. I'm filming this before Bash at Berlin, but you already saw my predictions. Cody Rhodes, his babyface promos, getting people to cry, pretty solid. Not sure he's on the top 3 yet, but he definitely needs a mention. Next, Stone Cold. Now, I'm not a big fan of What, but everything he did in Attitude Era was pure gold. Every single promo was just pure, absolute electric. Ted DiBiase, not Junior, the $1 Million Man. His laugh was just a heel move. Everything he said was also just class. Next, we have Rhea Ripley. She really is incredibly good on the mic. Next, Randy Orton. People don't necessarily see him as a good promo guy, but Randy Orton is incredible on the mic. He can hold it down with the best out there. Next, Bray Wyatt. A lot of people don't like it that I'm a fan of Bray Wyatt because they say he was only pretty much a promo. Well, there you go. That's why he's on here. He was a promo. I'm not saying he was only a promo, but he was a really good promo. Next, we have Mr. Kennedy. His whole gimmick was that he's a talker. So Mr. Kennedy deserves some love on here. Next, we have Sami Zayn. He's in the same boat as Kevin Owens because I've slotted the 2 of them together pretty much always. And Sami Zayn, he's just so good on the mic. He makes everything believable. Next, Seth Rollins. I don't like his laugh necessarily, but he's still just so good on the mic. Next, Daniel Bryan. Now, I'm going to specifically mention his retirement speech. That was just incredibly emotional. He's just so incredibly good on the mic. Mick Foley. People say Mick Foley cannot talk. Mick Foley is one of the undisputed greatest talkers in WWE history. Now, I know this happened in ECW, but just watch his Kane Dewey promo. Now, he did a lot of memorable things in WWE as well. I mean, This Is Your Life. I know there was another guy part of that. The Vince McMahon in the hospital. There were so many things that Mick Foley did. That's just pure gold. Next, we have JBL. So, when JBL was WWE champion for almost a year, People hated him. That was his job. He was a bad guy. He was a heel. So he did a good job. And part of that was his promos. He could cut promos that would make people nuclear angry. Next, we have Kurt Angle. So his comedic stuff, his serious stuff, everything he did was just so good. He just took to it naturally like a fish to water, I would say. And here's the 3 that is on my Mount Rushmore. And let me know who your 4th would be. This is in no specific order, these 3. But CM Punk. He absolutely needs to be on the Mount Rushmore. I'm just going to say pipe bomb. And if you don't know what I mean, then what are you exactly doing at this point in this specific video? Next is John Cena. He carried WWE for a really long time with his promo ability alone. Whether it was the Doctor of Thugonomics, his current persona, his United States Open Championship, everything he did on the mic is just so incredibly good. And then lastly, The Rock. Again, same as Y2J, the insults he had for people was just so good. The catchphrases, everything The Rock touched when it came to the mic just turned into pure gold. Anyway guys, there you go. There's my 3 on Mount Rushmore, and please do let me know who your 4th is, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please consider subscribing. Until next time, peace.